The South African president signs marijuana legalization bill into law. South Africa's president has signed a bill to legalize marijuana possession and cultivation by adults. President Cyril Ramaphosa gave his approval to the Cannabis for Private Purposes Act just one day ahead of national elections. The National Assembly passed the legislation last November, and the National Council of Provinces signed off in February. The reform, been years in the making, with lawmakers well past a deadline following a constitutional court ruling in 2018 that deemed the prohibition on simple possession and cultivation of cannabis to be unlawful, mandating legislative change within 2 years. Now, this is an interesting paragraph because later in the article, we're going to come back to this when we talk about Mexico. Now, just remember this. The bill to codify legalization was finally introduced in 2020, but action was delayed even as South Africa's government included cannabis in a list of sectors prioritized in the interest of economic expansion. Now, this is awesome. I'm not familiar with these acts specifically. I'm not too familiar with South Africa's reforms and legislation right now, but it seems they're grouping it in with plants that can be industrialized, such as wheat, corn, soybeans, all those kind of things. And it should be, because it is a plant and it should be industrialized. And what we're seeing is they're taking away the criminalization of it and allowing you to grow at home and smoke in your residences. The bill guides the medically prescribed administration of cannabis to a child while also protecting children from undue exposure, provides for an alternative manner by which to address the issue of prohibited use, possession, or dealing cannabis by children with due regard to the best interests of the child, also prohibits the dealing in cannabis. Lawmakers have emphasized that the measure does not permit for the lawful sale of cannabis. Adults will need to grow their own plants, and they could only consume in their private residence. Now, if you told me, hey, you can't sell cannabis, but you can grow it at your home, smoke it at your home legally, and we're not going to arrest you, you just can't sell it. Okay, I'll take that any day of the week, and I think 9 out of 10 people would, and that 10th person being a hyper-capitalist just wants to make money off it. Most people that love the plant, believe in the benefits of the plant, just want to be able to grow it at home and smoke it, provide for themselves and for their family. It's that easy. The legislation further provides for expungements of prior marijuana possession and cultivation convictions. It's the government's hope that the non-commercial legalization bill will serve as a jumping-off point for lawmakers to enact more robust regulations to support the establishment of a marijuana market in the country. The president said in his State of the Nation address in 2022 that he wants his country to enter the global medical hemp and cannabis industry, arguing it could generate more than 100,000 jobs. I don't know about their current industry now, whether that's 100,000 more jobs or 100,000 jobs total. I'm not too sure. We'll take both. For now, the new laws focus on removing criminal penalties in accordance with the Constitutional Court's unanimous 2018 ruling, which followed a lower court decision to end prohibition. Now, here's the part that's interesting. Similar to South Africa, Mexico's Supreme Court ruled in 2018 that marijuana criminalization is unconstitutional, giving lawmakers a mandate to revise the laws. The reform has advanced in recent sessions, but it's yet to be enacted. Now, Mexico applied for BRICS membership. BRICS coalition is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It's a new coalition of countries trying to go outside of Western sanctions, hegemony, whatever you want to call it. It's a new coalition of governments that wants to do their own thing without America or the West's thumb on the scales, so to speak, which is a different topic for a different day. But if you notice, South Africa and Mexico's progress of cannabis reform is at the same level. They've declared it unconstitutional and they need regulations. Criminalization is unconstitutional and they need updated regulations. They both did that. Now they're saying, hey, we're not going to commercialize it yet, but you can grow it at your home. You see how they're both kind of doing the same things at the same times, waiting for kind of the big fish, being America and the consumer market, to flip the switch. So all these people are rescheduling, thinking of reclassification and all these things of cannabis, all kind of at the same time, all at the same level. And then when they kind of go up, they will meet in America, or whoever the next big fish is, probably America, will say, hey, it is rescheduled, which America just announced it is rescheduling it. We don't know when this is going to affect. They can manipulate the timelines and time them up to where the market and international infrastructure is all ready to go for exportation, importation, etc., supply chain, all that. And when it's ready to go, they legalize it, sign it, flip the switch, and we're off to the races. Now, congratulations, South Africa. This is cool. I wish we could grow at home and not be arrested for it. That would be awesome. So until next time, thanks again. Stay blessed. And don't forget to tip your bud tenders.